see how this one unfolds. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. And they'll saddle up with Hoss Haney at the helm. Transfer from Oklahoma State, looking to lead this team to a win in the opener. Motion from the back. On the run, it's White. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Here comes the option. Pulls it on the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. On the option. Pulls it on the option. He'll pitch it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. North Texas really has it going on offense. The option look. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. On the option. Doing it himself again. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Could be an alley. Touchdown, North Texas. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that's a great job finishing the drive. But, man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Ohio's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. There's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one, trying to get his senior season off and running and be the powerhouse for this ground attack. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Perry. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the Bobcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Wants to fire on second down. Took a shot as he threw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
A first down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage on first down, second and goal from the 10. On the option. Shakes off the defender. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio!
And this offense coming out on the first drive and showing like we are willing.
Oh, and they blocked it. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
Number 83, set to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sends it back in motion. Now on the option. Now the toss. There he goes. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's first and 10 from the 40. They'll run the option. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now second and 3.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Third down coming up.
That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll run the option. Might have a chance. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Love the play call on offense there. Third down, you're just trying to stress the defense, right? The football can be 3 different places almost at once. Is it the dive man? Is it the quarterback? Or is it the pitch guy? That time, nobody home for the pitch outside. So good decision by the quarterback. They pick up a nice gain and get the first down.
Quarterback gets it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Here comes the option. The option, he'll keep it. He'll toss it. At midfield, he's got room. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. North Texas getting it done with the explosive run. Now back to work. On the option. He'll pitch it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Completion to the left, looking for the first down. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Touchdown, North Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Teray. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll give it on the counter. Makes one man miss. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's got the tight end. Turning it on. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. And the Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Bringing the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking to fire. He makes the grab.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. The option look. Quarterback keep. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. On the option. He'll toss it. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the 1st down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Perry. On the move at the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You've got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Off play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
That is a play the offense absolutely had to have. They're trailing, right? And this is a big 3rd down, but what a great job by the QB and his target being on the same page, hooking up for that big-time play. Now they're in the red zone, and all of a sudden they got a chance to score a touchdown here and make this thing interesting.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. This is soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Another incompletion on third down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a gap. It's White. Got room at the 35. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our wraparound with Clemson, taking on the number 15 team, the Virginia Cavaliers.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with Ohio's head coach coming out of the locker room. One of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense. Get on the same page to get back in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll go right back to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
He'll field the punt and look for room. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Makes it past the marker. Hits the crease. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the pummeling has started.
Well, if you were wondering if this offense was going to be more conservative in the second half after all the success they had in that first period, think again. They waste no time taking a shot on their opening drive early on. They've already scored a touchdown here. This defense continues to be on their heels.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Got his man on the right. just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Here's a heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The clock stops for the man who is slow to get up. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Bowman. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And they're able to make the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, a big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Goes to the option. Keeps it on first down. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Here's a give to Peoples. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Peoples again. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Big time play by the defense. Hill.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game.
Intercepted deep in his own end. He goes down after the Return, but what a play to get the football back. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He smashes his way through again. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
There's a creep. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they'll try to tack on two. Wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
Number 83, set to kick this one away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. On the option. The keeper on the option. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll send the back in motion. The give is to Williams. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. North Texas will have to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass. The quick out. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Look, it's a nice gain, but I don't know if it's worth the seconds they're losing on the game clock. In this type of situation, you got to be throwing at least to the first down markers, or you got to be throwing to the sidelines to get out of bounds.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Wide receiver going in motion. Now on the option. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
All right, so they fail on that 4th down, but the game is not over yet. There's still time. Defense has to get the ball back quickly. Offense is going to have to score quickly. You have to execute now.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more you start to bring big bodies on the field, right? The field shrinks. I'm worried about you running the football, particularly up the middle.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, North Texas. And the route is on.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He gets a block. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And whistles as we stop play. A man down. They'll check on him. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Now the play fake. Punts it out of the air. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and trying to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now I get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. They'll run the option. The pitch. Here's a little room there. The 50. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. Great job by the back on the option. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Teray. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff,